I'm doing pretty good for myself, and I'm very proud and very humbled at where I'm at, and I'm extremely blessed. It was an absolute pleasure just to be able to tell my grandkids, yep, I Superman punched Vince McMahon right in the face twice. You can put that on my mantle. As far as matchups are concerned, I feel pretty good about matching up with anybody. I'm sort of a hybrid wrestler. I'm extremely explosive, I'm a good athlete. I can move around. I'm a family man. I have a daughter and a wife, and I spend more time on the road with my wrestling family than I do with my actual household and my immediate family. I've been in the ring with so many guys, and I've been in the ring quite a bit with Randy. The WWE live events are a little bit different from what you see on TV. It seems to flow better, more matches, longer wrestling. I'm wrestling almost every single day of the week. I'm fighting for so much more. I'm trying to capture a life here, a future. I'm trying to put my kid in college. There are so many things I'm doing. I'm representing the biggest wrestling family on earth. I get to partner up with all different types of opportunities. I'm not a crazy Twitter guy to where I'm tweeting out stuff every day, and rarely even once a week do I tweet. But I mean, occasionally, I read some stuff. If you're a Daniel Bryan fan, I'm all for that. The more people Daniel Bryan will bring into arenas, the better. The more people I bring in, the better. But when I'm talking, shut the hell up and let me talk. Don't worry about the pressure or the responsibility. Just live in it, have fun, and when everything seems to be going right, just stay humble and remember your family. If I'm with my dad, yeah, he's going to talk a good bit about the business. He just kind of mentors me and tells me what he's thinking about my stuff. I'm from a wrestling family, a wrestling dynasty. And as biased as that may be, I firmly believe I am from the greatest wrestling family of all time. Just getting from the airport straight to the gym is gonna be your best bet to knock off that rust and wake yourself up and get the blood flowing. You sit in a car or a plane cramped up, you lose a lot of blood flow and get that swelling in your legs. There are all kinds of dangers in sitting still too long. I enjoy being a singles guy. I enjoy commanding the stage with myself and an opponent. It's a different process when you're teammates. Especially with the way we work. We're very unselfish with how we work together in so many different regards. Not just what you see as the final product of the match. Just strategizing, psychology, teamwork. If there's one thing I've shown, I'm not scared of physicality. I'm not scared to take some of my own blood. I play hurt, I play injured. Being a WWE performer and doing all the different things we get to do, it can wear on you, and you can learn a lot of stuff about yourself. For me, it always reminds me to just stay humble. Just be yourself, love what you do, and enjoy the ride. I don't care to read about anybody's Twitter. I don't care what you're eating for breakfast or where you just went. For me, it's mainly just to connect with my supporters and the people who are showing a mad amount of love. As an adult, I've always tried to be a good person my whole life, so I've made good friends, and I've always built great relationships and been friendly with people. I always think what you do to others will come to you, so that's how I treat people. At the end of the day, all I can be is me. I'm not John Cena. In my 30 years, I've never been John Cena. I don't even think about becoming him. I want to be Roman Reigns. I want to do things my way. I think that's why I'm in the deep water with Vince McMahon and the Authority. Advice from my experience, for me, I've never taken no as an answer. I don't believe in that. If I want something, I'm going to get it. When people tell me that I can't do something, it just motivates me more. For me, it makes me smile because I just want to prove everybody wrong. I wash it a couple times a week, but pretty much every night, I put in some leave-in conditioner. I want to say it's like a Moroccan type, argan oil conditioner of some sort. I don't know, I just use it. I don't really know the details on it. I can't say I'm a full-on gamer, since, basically, I just don't have time for it. I know nowadays, gaming can be a lot like social media. People just stay on it all day long. Like they're logged into the Matrix. But yeah, I enjoy it. When I get the time. Growing up, I've had plenty of obstacles, but to be honest, I didn't always have doubters. I was a standout athlete, so when that happens, you don't have too many people telling you you can't do this, and you can't do that. I've always been a bit of a people person and a hard worker. Before you know it, I'm not going to be able to tie these boots up and do what I do in the ring for my whole life. We're all getting older, so I'm trying to live in the moment and enjoy everything that's being thrown at me. Everyone's been through hell to get where they are, and I'm not gonna let anybody talk down on what I've done just cause I didn't do what Daniel Bryan or your other favorite wrestlers did. Don't mean I didn't earn my spot. If it wasn't for women, I wouldn't be here. I'm a mama's boy at heart. I love my mom. I have the deepest, utmost respect for women. I love doing a lot of cardio. It's not so much for the way I look. It's for how I perform. If I get in the ring with a 215-pounder, I want to be able to keep up with him agility-wise. I take that back to my football days of being a large athlete that could move. Answer the call. We're trying to support the real heroes of our world, the people who protect us and afford us freedom and give us that peace of mind. I think all the Shield boys will tell you we hold the Shield very dear to our hearts. That was our vehicle to where we are now, and to get out of developmental and out of that hot Tampa warehouse. Anytime you're out there in between those ropes, you always have to worry about fatigue. If you think about it, people get tired just doing cardio. You get tired doing cardio just by yourself. Now imagine running around, picking somebody up, picking you up, trying to pin you, trying to hold you down. It gets very tiring. It's always good to see the world, always good to see new places. When I'm sitting at home, one of the great things is when my daughter and I watch TV, and when she sees or hears about a place for the first time, I tell her, "Daddy's been there." I've got a couple of grays in my beard and maybe a little salt and pepper in my hair. If I let my hair down and go through it, you'd see a good bit of grays. Maybe from the stress of the road and the crazy business I'm in. Everyone's a critic. When you're doing something good, everybody wants to bring you down, and that's something I've been told. People want to see you do good, but not too good. I can only do my thing and do the best that I can. Don't focus on the negativity. Focus on the positivity and the people that want you to do well, then, do it for them and for yourself. Sometimes I do things for myself. Sometimes I do things for my family. Sometimes I do things for my friends. I've loved to be a part of anything, having an opportunity to entertain, to be a part of a film, or just continue to do what I'm doing. I'm so happy, so just making town after town, doing my thing, but if I have that opportunity to star in a film or be an extra, I don't care, it's all a learning experience for me. If I can stay healthy, then I can wrestle every single week. I want to make every single town that I can, see the whole world, feel every crowd in every arena, and pull those emotional strings. I can't explain what it feels like to be in the center stage connecting with thousands of people, but I'm having the best time doing it. It takes a very tough man to play defensive line at any level of football, but to be able to do it on a Division I level, or a professional level, it takes that intensity, that aggression, and you have to be tough. I try to live in the moment. When you're in a singles match, you're in there, and the guy's on top of you, and you're in a hold, and you're being smothered, you're in the fight at all times. But when we're doing these team fights, you have a little time to take in the moment and just absorb the energy of the crowd. It's always been my expectation to be the top guy, the face of the company, the one with all of that responsibility. But that should be everybody's goal. I didn't get into this to just be in the middle of the pack. If you want to do that, go work in a different line of work. This isn't the place to camouflage yourself. I'm a character and a sports entertainer and a wrestler, but I'm also a father and a husband and a provider. For the most part, I don't care what Dolph Ziggler is doing or that Seth Rollins worked out. I don't want to watch a video of Cena power cleaning. Most of my hobbies involve athletics and outdoor activities. I'm willing to learn about anything and converse and pick people's brains, and I ask people to do the same. I'm into learning anything new and trying new stuff. I'm a workhorse. I'll take anything and everything I can get, and I'll do it with a smile on my face. I don't think anybody else could have gone out there with Brock Lesnar and do what I did. I stand by that, and I'm proud of it. My father and my mother were in the front row watching, and they got to see their son go toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar. Not many people can say that. I'm not the only guy who doesn't have an independent wrestling background. You know, I have a football background, but I also have a wrestling one. Every wrestler I've ever had critique me, they were always into my stuff or what I'm doing out there. For a non-wrestler, someone who doesn't even know how to lock up, and if we did lock up, they wouldn't know what to do. For them to critique any of us, it really does pop me. If you have a good support system like your family and your friends around you, then you can't go wrong. So just believe in yourself, do your thing, and stay strong in what you believe in. Everything about me is favored towards wrestling. For anyone to say that WWE is fake or anything like that, no sir. It's very physical, and the injuries are real, the blood is real,